It's showtime.
B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. All we need is a 10 and a 5 or a car and a key and a sober driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run.
And welcome to a victory edition of the Beer Run, part of the BS Beer Network, the only Saints YouTube show and podcast with a 2-drink minimum and takes as bad as the Giants' ball security.
It's a joke, boy. You missed it. Went right past you. You gotta keep on your toes. Put toes at it.
I want to make a more witty joke, but like, you guys saw the same game I did, so it's low-hanging fruit. That's what we do here. I am the California Cajun, surrounded by mosquitoes in beautiful Los Angeles. That is Lil Dice. How you doing, brother?
Oh, good. Victory Monday. I'm feeling good, Craig. This first time I got to experience this season.
It's weird.
I'm hoping it will happen at least 5 more times, I think. That's what I'm looking for.
You had 7.
1 Jets. 2. Well, I did predict 7. But they're games I guarantee victories. And that's over the New York teams. So New York Giants, New York Jets, and Falcons. So it's 4 altogether. But there's also another team that I really want to beat because their fans talk so much crap and give me crap all the time. And that's the Patriots. That's coming up.
That's fair.
And we're gonna talk to 2 bums who are Patriot fans, and we're gonna get their take on things, and you get to hear some of the bull crap I got to deal with on a daily basis, Craig. So
that's a fair take. They are terrible people, all of them. So I imagine these 2 are going to be similar to that. Yeah.
Yes, they are. So
yeah.
You know how we do on a beer run. We got 4 downs. We're gonna talk some beer. We're gonna give you our takes on this upcoming game versus the Patriots with some Patriots fans. We're going to recap the game versus the Giants, and then we're going to give you our predictions at the end of the show. So, referees, get out there, spot the ball. Let's get this game going.
First down, Saints.
All right, now joining us on first down, we've got Jake, one of the 2 bums, a Patriot fan, and we got Chill Will, the other bum, also a Patriot fan. Welcome these people to the show. There we go. How you guys doing?
Doing great.
What happened? I missed it.
Coming off a great win.
Oh, we're still good.
Great win. You guys sure are coming off a great win. But hey, this is our first down. So I want to know what you guys are drinking tonight. Jake, let's start off with you, man. What you got?
I've got 1 crispy Busch Latte.
Wow. Oh,
Right.
Sounds good. Crispy.
Thank you.
It was crispy.
This is the apple crisp edition, Jake?
No, this is just a regular Busch Light. I ran out of my Busch apples about a month ago, unfortunately.
He ran
It's
through
probably better that way. Probably better off like that.
It was good, but they get old real quick, you know.
Okay.
You can talk to Dale about putting fruit in all his beers. I swear, if he had an actual beer, it'd probably kill him.
Yeah. He needs umbrellas for everything that he drinks.
Yes.
Hey, I'm sitting in a tiki bar. Don't put shame on my umbrellas right now, okay?
All right, well, what you got, man?
I got some classic lemonade, which I don't always do this, but I got some Tito's in there.
There we go.
A little bit of Tito's.
Nice.
A little American vodka right there. Solid.
Yeah. I don't like tainting my lemonade. I'm a big lemonade connoisseur, but today I did it.
Fair.
You know who really likes
something.
vodka lemonade, Will?
Who?
Diddy.
Where did I got it from?
Now, to be fair, we don't want to know where he picked up that lemonade vodka habit. Like, it's not an important part of this show.
Did it
where
even
that
start
came
off
about.
as lemonade is the question.
You're thinking of the R. Kelly party you went to before that.
Oh, sorry. You got
True.
it.
This is true.
Easy to mix those up.
All right, Craig, what you drinking, bro?
All right, brother. I found this in the back of my fridge because I didn't have time to buy a beer today, but I have the vicious hazy IPA from, of course, Stone Brewing Company, my favorite brewery in the world. And it looks good. It's delicious, and it's 7.7% alcohol. But how does it sound? Yep, solid. And just for that, I'm gonna go ahead and put an umbrella in it. Just
now drink it.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that.
Pinky up.
It's doable, and that is hard to do. I'm not gonna do it for much longer, but I wanted to make a point, and we've done it.
I appreciate that. Okay,
that's right.
All right. Well, Craig, as you know, I lost the beer bet.
You did.
Yes, I bet that Rashid Shaheed will have more receptions this past game than Chris Olave, and Olave proved me wrong. So, Craig, you broke my streak. You were right. I was wrong.
Cheers.
So we got the Bud Light. Bud Light.
Oh my
God.
For the beer bets.
He's drinking chilled urine. That's crazy.
I told you the Diddy party was last week. You guys are moving on.
Keep forgetting.
All right. Now I have to chug this beer.
You have to chug the whole thing.
I chug beer very well.
Come on, buddy.
Kill him.
You can do it. You can do it, pal. You can do it.
Chug.
So anyway, like I was saying about the baseball game earlier, the weather's pretty good. Go ahead. You're not done yet. He's not done. Go on. Yeah, no, the Lakers look like crap. He's gonna retire, I guess. I don't know. I'm done rooting for LeBron. Oh, did you finish? God. Hey, look at that, buddy. You did it.
He did it.
We're all proud.
Here you go, little pal.
Had a real beer.
Yeah.
Good work, Dale.
Boy.
I mean, I'll let it slide this time.
You see, I pick outlandish bets just so I can lose, so I don't have to watch that every week.
That's fair. Yes. That is fair.
Yes. Give the people what they want. Me win.
I was having technical difficulties on my side with the Wi-Fi. What are you drinking, Cali Cajun?
I am drinking a Stone Delicious Citrus from the Stone Brewing Company down here in San Diego. It is 7.7% alcohol, and it is fucking amazing. And I would punch any one of you in the face for a second one right now. I swear it's so good. But more importantly, you missed that Dale screws up the fine print on his bets, because if he had bet more yards, he would have won him the bet on one play. But he bet receptions, in which he lost significantly.
Dang, Dale.
And then
fine print, Dale.
And then we had to watch him chug a beer. It was like watching a deer take his first steps.
You see the girls come out of the club at 2 a.m. with the high heels on, and they're like the baby giraffe.
Yeah, that's what it was.
All
giraffe.
That was my wife multiple times.
She'll out drink you though.
Oh, not anymore. But she used to be able to. She was a fish. It'd take her a 24 pack to even feel something.
Oh yeah, I saw her. She was in the Little Mermaid, right?
There you go.
There we go. All right, let's get to this game.
Second down.
All right, it is time to talk about the Saints versus the Patriots. That is coming up this Sunday. Where do we play this game at?
It's in the Dome.
Oh, y'all in trouble. All right.
Hey, we beat the Giants every time they come to the Dome. So as long as they're the Giants, we're gonna be fine.
Ain't that better? Jesus.
It is what it is.
New England, New York, New Mexico. Doesn't matter. Saints in 3.
Yeah, I don't care. New. We're gonna win.
Yeah, it's easy, right? That's how it works. It's fine. It's fine.
I can dig it.
All right. Let's talk about the Patriots game on Sunday Night Football. Drake May dazzled the audience. 273 passing yards, completing over 70% of his passes. He led the team to a crucial game-winning drive in the final minutes to set up a 52-yard field goal, beating the Bills. Diggs exploded, 10 catches, 146 yards. His best game.
We don't have to talk about Diggs. That's fine. We don't got to talk about him.
Talk to me, Jake, about your thoughts about the game yesterday and the outlook of the team overall?
We are running a high off of excitement because this is 2 straight weeks of games that we win. Panthers is one of those teams that you should beat, and they did. And then we go into Buffalo, and you can ask Will. When I was talking to him, I was like, Will, I'm not picking with my heart right now, but I really think we're going to go into this game and win. Like I don't know why. I just feel it. I saw how the Saints played them last week, and they damn near beat them. I'm like, and I know we're better than the Saints. I'm like, we can go into Buffalo and do this.
This guy.
So we
you got the jar of jam in the kitchen, and you can't quite get the jar off, and then the next person who tries it just pops it off real easy because the first guy loosened it up for you. So you're welcome for dismantling the Bills the way that we did to give you that. You're welcome.
We'll see. We'll see who loosened who up this week. Is what we're gonna see.
Rude, just rude.
Rude.
I want to see how Spencer Rattler is going to figure out how to deal with Christian Gonzalez. That's going to be a problem when he's locking down Olave.
Yeah,
I know how he's gonna deal with that by not throwing over there.
Look, Christian Gonzalez.
It's not like we throw the ball a lot anyway.
these past 2 games, he's given up only 3 receptions. He's been targeted 7 times. He's had 1 pass breakup as well. Is he returned to form? Period. Like he's the guy again.
It genuinely does not matter if he has or hasn't because every quarterback still think he is because they just won't throw over it. He shuts down the side of a field.
The only wide receiver that started to give him just an inkling of trouble, and it wasn't even big trouble. Ted McMillan did get 2 catches off of him, I think. But other than that, he was quiet damn near the whole game. And that was the game that Will said that he still should have sat down for an extra game. But I'm glad he didn't because it was a warm-up game to get ready for Buffalo.
Yep.
Okay. Look, talk to me about the defense. On Robert Spillane. Looks like he's been struggling with some missed tackles. He did play well versus the Bills, but what have you guys seen from your linebackers so far this year?
Needs work, but they're still
progress.
Look, yeah, it's about progress, but they're still playing fairly decently. It's not great. I think that defense was built specifically with Gonzalez in mind. So when he wasn't on the field, that just made it a little bit harder for everybody else. We don't have a craziest pass rush. It gets pressures, but nothing special. The only thing special on our defense is literally Gonzalez, and everything works inward from there.
And I will say, because of the defensive line pressure that they do get with Anthony Jennings and the signing of Milton Williams, that does cause the quarterbacks to have to try to make quick decisions because they do get in the backfield fairly quick, at least within 3 to 4 seconds, which you want it to be a little quicker than that, but 3 to 4 seconds is still pretty good in my eyes, especially since Keon White's still learning. But Harold Landry's there also making plays, getting back there. He was the sack leader 3 weeks into the season, which was insanity. And Robert Spillane did make a lot of good plays against Buffalo. I think it was all about chemistry building because a lot of these guys haven't played together before. And we've had the eruption of Marcus Jones the last 2 weeks too that came out of nowhere. He's been playing good cornerback. He can punt return like an MFer. I mean, the defense is finally clicking and the offense is slowly right behind them doing the same thing.
See, this is something that should make you guys feel more confident, right? But it doesn't actually matter. You see, the Saints are special in that they make terrible defenses look really good, and they make really good defenses also look really good. So you guys could be trash, and you look exactly as good as you would anyway. It's a magic.
We'll see at the same time, since we're considered mid right now at this point. I'm cool with them playing the exact same way.
What he's saying is we will learn nothing this week.
We will learn nothing this week from about either team.
No, like it looks like your front four has been really good as far as pass rushing is concerned. I didn't hear anybody mention K'Von Chaisson.
Why would you bring him up, Dale? Why would you pick that particular player to talk about?
He happens to be from LSU.
Oh,
I like to hear more about the LSU players that happen to be suffering in stupid New England.
You make us look like homers when you do this, buddy. You make us look like homers.
He's kind of been sitting on the
entire screen is gold right now.
Yeah, really. He's kind of been sitting. I got a little bit of gold right here for you too.
It's all gold.
They've been sitting on. He's been sitting on the injured report for the last like 3 weeks. We don't know if he's good, bad, indifferent, or ugly. But when he gets in the game, he does disrupt. He's not world eating or anything, but he's doing what he's supposed to do and making pressure as everybody else.
Yeah, 4 times rated pass rusher on the team.
I mean, if you mostly rush 4, that's not great.
Somebody's got to be 4.
My stuff.
Fair.
I'm having a hard time.
Bring up the rear.
That's Dale talking about quarterbacks all over again. Like, someone's got to have the 32nd quarterback. Yeah, but does it have to be us? I don't want it to be us.
Somebody's got to have the 29th best quarterback.
I don't want it to be us.
And Dalen's hell bent on it being his team that has it. He just
God bless it. Can't we let Michael Penix over in Atlanta be the 29th guy? What does it have to be our guy?
He's trying.
He's
not for lack of trying on Penix's part.
Hey, look,
if Penix is 28 and my guy is 29,
I am not a Rattler defender. Like, I've been calling for his head for a minute now, but objectively, he is playing way better than that dude in Atlanta. Not even close.
Yeah. Just when the pocket breaks down, he can scoop and Penix just gets sacked.
So much cheaper. It's like buying clothes at the thrift center.
Cheap's irrelevant. They have $180 million on the bench over there, so it doesn't.
It's deals.
Oof.
He said, "Put some respect on Rattler's name."
Thank you, Duke. Thank you. That's right.
Definitely trolling.
Hey,
but
he has won a game finally, so I should shut up for a week. That's how it should work, right?
It only took him 2-3 seasons. How long's he been?
It took him 11 appearances, but he got one.
Timo Mahomes. That's what he is.
He looks like if you were making a movie about Taylor Swift, he's who you would cast to play Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
That's
Seriously,
fine.
though.
That's fine. I'm good with that. All right. So with that being said, man, let's talk about this game here. What you guys expect to see, and give me some predictions on this game. Let's start off with you, Jake.
What I like about it so far is that this year the Patriots have shown that they can beat the teams that they are supposed to beat. Mm-hmm. So what I'm expecting to go into this game is a solid game plan, just like they had against Buffalo, and to basically shut them down. We already have a great track record against the NFC South right now, so I'm not even that worried about it. I do think that we are going to have to obviously go in there and think one game at a time, which is what every team should always do. I just don't want to be overconfident, because every time I'm overconfident, something stupid happens. And I don't want to automatically lock this game. Like, I do think an automatic lock for a game is Tennessee next week. But against the Saints, just seeing the way they played Buffalo, knowing that your guys' defense isn't as bad as I think a lot of people think they are, because they can't play, they just get gassed. If you guys get Kamara more involved in the game, we might have a little bit of problem off the edge.
He hurting?
No, they're just not using them. They have not used Kamara like the last 2 weeks, from what I've seen.
He had 70 yards the week before last.
Yeah, he got 70 yards last week.
Yeah,
he had 70 yards the week before last. He had 13 touches last week. I mean,
just been this week then.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting the ball situationally. They're just trying not to burn him out in week 5. He's 30 years old, you know.
Yeah, basically they let him bust his load last year against Dallas, and then he was basically the only thing the rest of the year, but not doing nearly as well. So yeah, don't burn him out. That's fair. I expect us to win. I don't want to say blowout. I'm gonna go 24-10.
Oh my god.
I don't
Just
like
sign a contract,
that.
though.
I don't like that your team is already kind of struggling offensively, moving the ball. And like I said, they're going to shut half of the field down. I don't really know what options. You guys are going to have to really scheme this win if you're going to get a win. And I don't see it. So, yeah, I like our chances in fairly. But I do think we're going to play the comp, so it could be a close game. I won't take I'll take the Saints to cover whatever they're going to cover. They're going to lose, but they're going to cover.
This is fucking wild. This is how fast the NFL changes. We got a couple of guys who are Patriots fans who have been pretty much dog shit since Brady retired, and they're in here like, oh yeah, we'll play down to these lowly piece of shit Saints. Good Christ, the NFL moves fast. How far have we fallen?
Y'all know.
Oh,
Y'all
my
know
God.
the previous score between the Saints and
Shut
the
up, Dale. There's a picture to prove it with me and my daughter. Shut up. You still got that picture somewhere, I bet you, don't you?
34-0. Okay,
Oh.
respect the Saints.
Yeah, the Honey Badger had a pick
actually.
6 in that game. That was fun. That was a good game.
Craig, if you haven't seen that picture, you need to see it. My
Hey,
daughter. So because
Dale,
of
if that team shows up, you might have a chance, but that's not your team now. So.
because of my wife who loved Drew Brees had a Drew Brees jersey, and my daughter absolutely loved it. And we're Ohio State fans in this house, and Michael Thomas was playing for him at the time, so we bought her a Michael Thomas jersey. So
who has the NFL record in receptions right now? Is that somebody on the Patriots, or is that Michael Thomas still? Shut the fuck up.
Rough. Is it Michael in receptions for a season? He got
That's
it.
Right. That's right. NFL record holder, and that was in a 16-game season. Shut up.
There we go.
Damn.
That's like the last time he played.
But yeah, no, that exact game that Dale's talking about, I did come after for the whatever the post show, the Saints show. This is You
don't invite me to those anymore.
And I had the picture of my daughter pointing and laughing at me that her team beat her dad's team. I'm like, this ain't even your real team. Ha 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 ha. It was great. It's a great photo. I guarantee Dale still has it somewhere. But
yeah, you're raising that girl right.
I love it. That's wonderful. My life is better for hearing that story.
I didn't hold nothing against her. She deserved it. Her team got a win, and I just you gotta accept it sometimes.
There we go. All right.
Saints curtains because of it.
Jake and Will, aka the two bums.
Two bums.
Dale gave us the name and we just rewrote with it. It's hilarious.
Yes.
I like it. I like it.
We appreciate you guys joining, and we don't wish you luck this Sunday. And when we beat y'all, I'm not gonna let y'all stop hearing about it. Like you gonna hear about it the rest of the season.
Oh, hey, real quick, if you want to, Dale, just for the embarrassment and the fun, I found the picture and sent it to you if you wanted to show Craig.
Okay, yeah. Let's do it.
just because it's a good core memory with Harper and I.
Let's do it. Oh yeah, this is it. Okay.
Travis Hunter making plays.
This is the picture.
Oh, it's glorious. Oh, it's glorious. Yes.
One of the best photos ever of me and Harper. And it was
wonderful.
30, yeah, what'd you say, Dale? 34-0.
34-0.
It was miserable.
Yes, that's what it was.
You see, I forgot she was even pointing at me. I thought she was just she was literally like loving it. That game was so bad that even Olave scored a touchdown. That's how bad the Patriots were in that game. Incredible.
You don't even understand how that was a layered shot at the guy you're talking to because he's also a huge Ohio State fan. That's great.
Oh, no, it wasn't an accident. It's fine.
All right,
fellas,
y'all.
I made sure I hit my 2-beer minimum. I got the Patriots Cup out for this. First time using it, so thanks for giving me a reason, Dale.
Hey, I make lots of people drink. Just ask my wife. I tell you. So it works out pretty well.
This
Nice.
is true. Well, Will and Jake, appreciate y'all joining the beer run. And again, we don't wish y'all luck. And I'm going to let y'all hear about this for the rest of the season once we beat y'all.
Viewers, they're only kicking us out because I'll derail the show and he knows it. Y'all have a great show.
I hope he stubs his toe. Get out of here.
Yeah, I'm going to step on some Legos. Y'all have a good one. Thank y'all for having us.
Third down for what?
All right, back with third down. And
when we played the Giants, there was like this commonality of like, oh yeah, you guys suck and we suck, and we have this like equal footing of like, oh, we both know our teams are bad. These guys really think they're some shit right now. My God, you're the Patriots.
Yes.
You ain't been shit since Tom Brady. What the hell, man? I was ready to really be negative this week, and like I thought we were gonna lose. I was gonna make fun of Rattler, and like, man, now screw all that. I'm doubling down. Who dat? Let's do this. All right, I'm up. Let's go.
Thank you, Craig.
Fuck those guys. Let's do this. Who dat?
Bill Belichick ain't walking through that door, right? Come on.
Oh, hey. So side note, derailing the show real quick. The Drake May, right? UNC guy has a great game. Beats the Bills. Usually a college will like tweet about their alumni playing well. Bill Belichick has in his contract that they are not allowed to tweet about the Patriots at all. So UNC couldn't congratulate Jake May for winning the game because Belichick is a petty little bitch.
That's great. Yeah, I did see South Carolina retweeted something about Rattler. So yeah, you're right.
Mm. Everybody does but him. Or but them, yeah.
That's great. All right. Taysom is back, bro. Taysom is back.
He shouldn't have been, though.
Yeah, Kraft banned the Patriots from talking about the Tar Heels too. So
I don't care. I don't care which of those two poverty franchises are dealing with each other. I don't give a shit. It's fine. I'm doing my thing. It was a fun story. I don't want actual facts. Facts don't work for me. I want narratives that I can then make fun of and move on from as if they never happened. This is how we do this. Come on, keep up. Come on.
All right. So Taysom's back. What did you think of how he was used? What did you think of how he looked? And how you feel about Taysom?
So the usage is fine. That's how you probably want to use him. Some QB powers, a throw peppered in there, But he wasn't right yet, man. They rushed him back. I don't think he was ready. He was moving slow. He's moving like a guy who hadn't played football since, December or whatever the fuck it was. Like, man, I don't think it was a good idea to plan, but it worked out. His best play was an underthrown pass that the guy came back for. And you can say that the coverage was deep, so it was a good decision to underthrow it, but we see Taysom do that all the time, so I'm not going to say that. Should have let him rest. I wasn't ready. It worked out. We're undefeated with Taysom this year, so fine. But right. Yeah, no, I didn't like it. It didn't look good.
All right. Yeah, I'm glad to see him back out there. It was good to see him for the Who Dat chant, him and Foster. So
yeah, that's very cool.
Love having him back out there. I think he gives the team some juice, man, especially on offense. He gives us somebody
with his -1 rushing yards. That was the juice we needed. Was a total of -1 rushing yards on 6 attempts. Yep, that'll do it.
And is Chase Young returning?
No,
we got a report from Aaron Summers.
No shit.
He was just held back this week by Kellen Moore, but he is ready to go and say he is ready to kill Drake May. Do you believe this?
No, I don't, because until he plays a goddamn football game, I'm going to assume that he got the same problem a lot of Saints players get, is that their wallet weighs them down. They can't play anymore. They get their balance is thrown off by the big weight in their back pocket, and they can no longer bend the edge anymore. We call it the Junior Gillette syndrome. No, I don't like it. He needs to play. He needs to fucking play, because Granderson was one bad call away from having 5.5 sacks through 5 games. He's pulling his goddamn weight. Thank you. He's pulling his goddamn weight. And if we had a Chase Young on the other side, our whole pass rush would be different. Our defense would be so different if we had an actual pass rusher who is on the roster and has missed now 5 weeks with not a big deal calf strain. Shut the makes me so mad. It reminds me of back when my favorite. Man. So this whole situation reminds me of when my favorite player was Michael Thomas, and every week I had to wait until the injury report came out to see if he was going to play that week, and he never fucking did. And now it's Chase Young in that role, and I hate it. And now we have guys that do get to the quarterback. He didn't land on him. He didn't lead with his head. He didn't lower his shoulder. He didn't do anything. I don't get.
What else was the guy supposed to do?
I think when I saw it live, I thought maybe he went high and that the helmets might have hit. So I thought maybe you hear that shit? God damn.
Yeah.
I thought maybe it was a little bit high, but like watching it again, even from a better angle than we had from the couch, like no, that's as clean as it fucking gets. He didn't do any, he was gentle. He put his hands up. Oh my God. Watching it on replays just pissing me off. That replay is pissing me off. The replay is pissing me off more than those bum ass Patriots fans were. All right, this is terrible.
All right, let's talk about the game, Craig. The Saints defeated the Giants. It didn't look pretty early, because early on, my God, special teams.
It didn't even look pretty late. What are you talking about?
No. I mean, I'm talking about field position, the kickoffs. Like, we need to do special teams coach like right away.
Yeah. We're not. Well, the guy we have, he was Rizzy's right hand man. So like he's been in here for a long time, and
what you do with your right hand at night? because that's about all he was doing.
Whoa. Dale telling us more about those Diddy parties that we talked about earlier.
I'm telling you, bro, like, yo, the special teams is not prepared for this dynamic kick. And let's talk about kickers because listen, according to PFF, okay, this is PFF, but according to PFF, on the kickoffs, Group B rates 38th in the league. Okay.
Now,
And
Dale,
just
there
kickoffs.
are only 32 teams, Dale.
Yes.
So that means there are teams that have multiple guys doing it better than Group B.
Yes.
This
Bruh.
seems troubling. This is a troubling statistic. I don't like this. This makes me sad.
We do not have the kicker that's kicking it in the landing zone and making teams figure out the rule of the kickoff. We are that team trying to figure everything out. We can't.
And our head coach last year was the guy who invented the fucking rule. Oh.
Yes. So look, the Saints started off the first possession at their 9. They started the second possession at their 15. They started the next possession, let's see, at the 17. Like, bro, it's terrible. It's terrible to set your offense up like this.
I mean, look, in the last few weeks, one of the only places that Rattler can throw a touchdown pass is from his own 13. So maybe it's intentional. We're trying to stay back because we know that he's dog shit in the red zone and we need to hit these bombs to Shaheed if we're going to score. So, I think there's a strategy there. We're trying to keep a long field because we can't score in the red zone. It's fair. Seems fair.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe so. We did still struggle in the red zone this game here. But let's stick with special teams here. Do the Saints go out and work out another kicker? Because Group B is even ranked 34th in field goal kicking.
No, again, there are 32 teams. Holy shit! No, you don't, because you've got one on the roster. You got your international exemption, Charlie Smith, just sitting there. So
is he ready?
I think you give is Groupie. So I think you give Groupie a couple more weeks. Either what Kellen Moore said in his press conference was that they were going to keep trying to work through it and they had confidence in him, yada, yada, coach speak bullshit. So you give him a little more time until he costs you a game or he gets out of it. And if he gets out of it, cool, you got a kicker. If he costs you a game, cool, you got an Irish guy on the bench. He's probably a little half drunk on Guinness. That's probably what all Irish people do, I assume. I don't know. I talked to any of them. And then he'll be ready to go.
Okay. All right. Let's look at the highest ranked offensive and defensive players according to PFF.
I hate PFF. You keep making me do this. I hate it.
Spencer Rattler, Kendra Miller, Chris Olave, Eric McCoy, and on defense, Brian Breezy, Kool-Aid McKinstry, Alante Taylor, Terrell Burgess, and Justin Reed, who is injured with concussion. And he got substituted for Jordan Howden, who got a recovery for a touchdown, took it to the house.
Yeah, off of a forced fumble. Brzee had a great game, man. He has a lot of games that he's had sacks in, but weren't like great complete games. And he didn't have a sack in this game, but it was probably his best game as a pro. Like, he played the run really well. He was forced. What's that?
You agree with PFF, Craig?
This one time I agree with PFF. This one time. He played the run really well. He was forcing pressures. He had a spin move that was just filthy on a guy. He forced that fumble that Howden took back. He had an awesome game. Even a broken clock is right twice a day, and this is PFF being right this time.
Okay, so let's go into it. Spencer Rattler, number 2 on offense. Give me your take.
My take is that the Saints were given 4 extra possessions. I'm going to say 5 takeaways because one of them we scored on. Obviously offense is going to have the ball for that. We got 4 extra possessions, and we scored 1 offensive touchdown. Now, to me, that's unacceptable.
Can I give you a quick rebuttal?
Sure.
We played the game to win the game. We played the game to win the game.
Now, I'm just glad I wasn't on like a chairlift or something filming practice when that guy was up there. That's the most dangerous time to hear Brian Kelly. No, even if Groupie hits all of his field goals, you're not this is the game you should have blown them out with that kind of product. This is the first time in a couple of seasons that someone's forced 5 turnovers. I say forced 5. Dart just gave us one. It's fine.
Yes,
5 consecutive turnovers. 5 consecutive turnovers, and we scored 1 offensive touchdown. That's unacceptable. That's not good enough. And I know he had the deep play to Shaheed, but by this time in the season, Carr had like 4 of those to Shaheed, and we all hate Carr. So like we're not pushing the ball down the field. We're not scoring points. It's not good enough, man. I know that the completion percentage is fine, and we won the game, and everyone's real happy about winning the game. But we had 1 touchdown against a bad defense, and it was an 87-yard bomb. We didn't score another point that game on offense other than field goals.
Well, part of the reason we hated Carr is because of the money he was getting paid and what he produced. Like right now, we're paying Spencer Rattler nothing.
Yeah, true.
And this is the production we're getting. Now,
but this is the argument I have with the cap. This is the argument I have with the cap nerds every year. I don't care about the paycheck. I care about winning games. We're not winning a lot of games, so I don't care what it costs. What's the matter about? What does it fucking matter if you have money in the bank and you're losing games? You have that money so that you can win games. That's the point of having the money.
Okay. Well, we don't have the money yet.
You see, I'm still mad. I'm still mad about those goddamn Patriots fans, and I'm taking it out on everyone around me. And it's not fair. It's not fair to you guys. That those fucking guys pissed me off. Ah, God.
I'm starting to actually think Rattler's not missing as many passes as we think he is. Because
it's those open receivers are really misguided. Yeah, you can't see from the couch that a guy's alone by 10 yards.
There are some misses. That's not what I'm saying, but are all of those misses clean pocket misses? And I don't think they are. And this is just judging based off of the ratings from PFF. He is one of the top 5 passers with the most pressure. Now, I get he's on the same list as like Justin Herbert, Baker Mayfield, Hurts, and those guys are winning, that kind of thing. This is also a 5th round pick.
So what you're saying is we should play a 2nd round pick instead and see if that was the point you're making. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But all right. So it's different, right? That is a list of guys who extend plays. Cam Ward, Herbert, Mayfield, all of these guys. They're all guys who use their legs as part of their offense, which is what Rattler is starting to do now. He scrambles a lot more. He extends plays a lot more than he used to. Doesn't take a lot of sacks because he's extending these plays out like the other guys on that list. So it doesn't necessarily pressure is kind of a weird stat because it depends on who you ask what counts as a pressure. Is he pressured because he rolled out to the side and hit an open guy, or is he pressured because he was in the pocket and he stood in there and he got nailed? Like they both go in the same and they're not the same. Like Jalen Hurts is very rarely pressured, but he rolls out of the pocket and makes something happen on the move because that's part of his game. That's part of what he does. I think that's becoming part of what Rattler does. Rattler's stats have been much better about taking sacks this year. He doesn't hold the ball too long. He's getting it out quicker. One of the best improvements in his entire game is not taking a ton of sacks. So I think the pressure thing's a little misleading. And having 4 scrambling quarterbacks ahead of him on that list is kind of proving my point on that.
Okay. Like I'm willing to deal with the progression that I'm seeing in Spencer Rattler. I'm not saying that he's going to be the quarterback of the future or anything like that.
Then what's the point?
I mean, what's the point? Is he playing well and he's developing as a quarterback?
But to what end? Like, how good is he going to get? Is he going to be good enough to be your franchise quarterback? Because if you don't think that he's going to be the guy next year, then what's the point? You should play the guy that you think might be. If you've already decided that your quarterback of the future is not on the roster, then there's no point in letting this guy develop into mediocrity. If you think Rattler's going to be the starting quarterback. If you think that Rattler can be the starting quarterback for 10 years, then start him and play him and let him develop. But if you don't, and if you've already decided that the quarterback of the future is not on this team, then there's no point in developing a guy who doesn't have the ceiling to be that guy. Maybe Shuck does. You don't know. We haven't played him yet. So in my mind, either if you keep giving Rattler runway, then you're planning for him for the future, not the rest of this season, like the long term. Because otherwise, you have to know what you have on the bench, and you have to know what you have on the bench versus guys in the draft this year. So I am all for letting Rattler develop if the expectation is a good Rattler's your quarterback for 10 years. If Rattler's not going to be your guy next year, then none of this makes any sense and it's pointless.
I don't know what Kellen Moore actually believes. I just know this is the guy he picked to be his starting quarterback. And so far, there's not a reason to put him on the bench, especially when I'm starting to look at what's out there and what people have spent first round picks on.
I mean, but this is what we talked about a couple weeks ago. He's not losing you the game. He's not throwing the 5 interceptions. He's not losing you the game, but he's not winning you the game. He didn't win you the last game either. The one win we have, that defense won the game by taking away the ball 5 times. So he's not losing you the game, but he's not winning it for you. This is not a team that's good enough to win games without a quarterback winning the game for you. This is a team that needs someone to win games for them. So if this is the team, if the goal is to win games and every week your goal should be to win the game, then you need to consider a guy who can win the game for you, not just keep you from losing it. Because unless you get 5 turnovers from the Patriots, and spoiler alert, guys, we're not going to get 5 turnovers from the Patriots, then you're not going to win these kind of games with that kind of performance, within 1 offensive touchdown.
Have you not noticed their running back fumbling problem?
Oh no, the Patriots are much more shit than these guys that we had on. We'll let you believe.
They've got an issue. So, yeah, man. I just because a guy isn't going to be like a top 10 quarterback, I don't think you give up on him developing because he's improving.
But what's the point of having a middle of the road quarterback if you don't know that your other quarterback that you spent a 40th overall pick on could be better than that?
Yeah, I'm assuming he does not believe that with Shuck. I'm assuming
that was his guy. He picked that guy. That was his guy.
I know he did, and he also picked Rattler to be the starting quarterback.
Oh, that's such a bad sign. Oh God, that's horrible.
I mean, you got to just go with what they do and not exactly what they say. Like he really is starting Rattler, and this is the production he's given, and he seems to be happy with it. Kellen Moore is,
Kellen Moore is a Mormon. You can't trust Mormons. They will lie to you about everything. You can't trust them. Not to make assumptions about people, but I'm assuming about him because that's just what you can't trust these people. All right, you can't do it. You ever seen the Book of Mormon? It's on Broadway. Okay, it's you don't make that kind of thing. Otherwise, this is not trustworthy people. They're fine. I'm sorry.
All right, let's get to 4th down. Let's make some predictions.
They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
All right, the Saints versus the Patriots. Let's figure out what we're gonna make this beer bet here. Last week we bet Shaheed versus Olave. What you got in mind today, Craig?
I feel like we're gonna run the ball, man. I think that's what's gonna be our best chance of winning this game is controlling the ball and pounding the rock. And I'm gonna say that that Miller and Kamara combine for over 100 yards rushing. They've only done that once this year between the two of them, if you're checking. So over 100 yards rushing from our top 2 running backs.
Okay. Combined. All right. I'll take the L for that. Sure. All right. Let's do that. I got that down, and matter of fact, let me put your name next to it. That way I don't forget that. All right, cool.
Well, I'm not going to let you forget. I was texting you the day of about the receptions. I'm not going to let you forget losing a bet with me.
Yeah. And real quick, let's check into our pick'em.
Oh God, I fell off a cliff this week.
Oh God, pick'em. I am like number 4. Number 3 here was Jake, who just got off. So yeah, there you go.
Yeah, he got off at that titty party. We are just talking about that.
And Goodwill punting down there, number 14, because he sucks. Will always sucks. So there you go.
Fair. Yeah. That is reasonable. I was in first place in the college one until this weekend when LSU wasn't playing, and I stopped paying attention, and I fell off a cliff. It's terrible.
There you go. There we go. All right. So you think we're going to run the ball mainly this game? And let's see, Will got 24-17 Pats. Any other predictions during this game here? What about the defense? How the defense is going to look?
I think it's going to look bad early and clamp down late. It's kind of the process for Staley's defense lately. And I'm going in with the full. I have not watched the Patriots play this year. I am going in with the expectations that they are exactly as shitty as I assumed before the season started, and no one will tell me otherwise, no matter how this week goes. Because if they look good this week, the Saints suck. What are you going to do? If they played well last week, well, the Bills had an off game after the Saints punched them in the gut a little bit. It's fine. Don't worry about it. So, I'm going to assume the Patriots suck until someone proves me otherwise, which will never happen because I am stubborn as all hell. I'm going to say that they are going to turn the ball over. Our defense is going to play well in the second half, and we're gonna hang in this one, man. It's going to be competitive.
Okay. All right. Listen, special teams coach, get your ish together. I don't want to see any more foolishness from you guys on special teams. I hopefully Groupie gets it together. We definitely need all the points that we can get, because when we fail in the red zone, we got to convert those to 3 at least. We can't just come out empty in the red zone. But listen, I've already cashed this check. Wrote this check or whatever. I need the Saints to cash it. The Saints going to beat the Patriots. I'm going to say the game is going to be 23-16 Saints. I think Spencer Rattler has a pretty decent game. And on offense, we look for the tight end, Juwan Johnson, to be the guy.
Okay, I'm on the same note. I was ready to tell you that we're gonna get blown out this week until I got really pissed off of those your bums. Okay, so I've rerouted my entire expectations, and I'm gonna regret this. I got Saints 20, Patriots 17. We're gonna win. It's gonna be ugly, sloppy. It's gonna be depressing, and then it's gonna be exhilarating, and then it's gonna be stressful, and we're gonna win 20-17. On a late interception where they're going to be driving to win the game, and they're going to turn it over.
Okay. 20-17. Listen, The Saints have won the last 2 meetings versus the Patriots. First one was 34-0. The last one was 28, and the one before that was 28-13. I think the Saints make it 3 straight over the Patriots, and on the play call sheet on STWF TV, I'm going to be going off on these 2 bums that showed up on the podcast. So,
and they deserve it. And they fucking deserve it. All right.
That's right. All right. So that's going to wrap it up for us here this week on the Beer Run.
Man, we know you have a choice in terrible podcasts that you listen to, and we appreciate you choosing this one. Thank you to the whole BS and Beer team. Thank you to Sports Talk with Friends for hosting us. I'm not going to thank those bums because I'm mad at them still. But from everyone else on our team, thank you guys. Go Saints, Hoodats. Have a beer. It's on us.
Remember to follow us on social media at BS and Beer Media. Also, smash the like button on YouTube and share with friends.